two individuals out of that name. One shot a slingshot metallic ball through a bus window. I can't remember that dude's name. Anyway.
I don't remember him either, for the record.
Yeah, I guess you don't. After you spoke, you forgot yourself, right?
For the record.
Plead the fifth.
For the record.
Plead the fifth.
For the record.
Plead the fifth.
For the
Plead
record.
the fifth.
For the record.
I have no recollection of the event in question.
I don't have no recollection of the event.
Of the event in question.
I had no sexual relations with that woman. So that's how we go.
For the record, me, America.
For the record, why you trying to bring up past shit about people's past, whoever that boy was, we need to worry and pray for him for shooting buses like that back. That's how long ago it was when chips was $2 for $1. That little boys was shooting buses with slingshots and breaking their windows out. Whoever would do some shit like that need an ass whooping. So when we find them, IQ, when we find them motherfuckers, we gonna get them. I got your back. I got your back.
Jump them just to have food stamps in his pocket. No, but that store had, I'm not sure people know about this now, about the corner store.
You talking about the one that had the
all
street
over the
fighter?
items. That was every store going down Puritan.
I'm talking about the one we used to go to. The one that, do you remember for a second they tried to make it to a casino next door? They tried to turn a little building next to it into like a little gambling spot. They got closed.
I'm trying to think. Right where we go down Moss and hit Puritan.
No, it was like it was that one store that you had to walk through your backyard and go through the alley. It was right there.
Yeah, that's on 14th.
And Puritan?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, because it was on Puritan. It was like right by the log cabin, up the street from log cabin.
I'm telling you, that's they don't understand it. Every 2 blocks, corner store. That's how I got down. Here. Going down Puritan all the way till you get down to Linwood.
Oh, bitch. Nigga, all the way till you get down to motherfucking Southfield. Shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Right.
Puritan is a drinking app. When I used to drink hard, I knew. Right. I used to drink like a motherfucker. I knew that if you went to Puritan, 5, 6 in the morning, it'd be a store open. 6 in the morning, it'd be a store they selling liquor. I swear, I used to go up there.
Hell yeah.
I used to be on the way to work.
That was the one on 14th.
I used to be on the, yes. That one too. I used to be on the way to work. I would stop at the store. I stopped at the store in Wyoming that do it. That's off of Finkel. At 6 a.m. that bitch open. Sometimes 7 if they being lazy. But it'd be already, but I'm such an alcoholic, it'd be already like 5 of us out there in our cars waiting for this. I'm looking back at it now like, damn, I was drinking that hard. I was waiting for the liquor store to open.
But look. The one on 14th in Puritan in the summertime, that's the dudes right there.
It'd be a lie.
Cups.
It'd be a lie. Yeah.
The store, the building right there, they sit on the steps and they all have their cups and drinking their liquor.
Nigga, I never got that drunk. Now I was never one of those people, so I'm not. I don't want you to. I hope you was trying to suggest that was the same category I was in. I was in my car waiting to drink. So it's clear for the record.
You were in your car.
For the record.
Hey,
I didn't have sexual relations with that woman.
That part where you talk about we had to walk our backyard. They set up. They cut a tree, used it for a table. They had like a little lawn chair sitting out there.
I've never understood that concept as grown-ups, setting up a couch and a table and
outside,
and a kitchen sink and a pool table in the yard. And sometimes they'll put and sometimes they'll set up some horseshoes and be out there. Yeah. But that makes sense. You don't put horseshoes in the house, so that makes sense to set that up. But you will see a whole couch out there, and then it's like, it look cool because everybody's sitting there and drinking. And it always be like somebody mama out there, like some old woman, some old ratchet woman out there with them. And you don't realize till you get older that she was a hooker, and she was just over there trying to trick up the,
Because there's a good combination. Dudes drinking, throwing massive iron shoes at a metal stick coming out of the ground. That'll work out inside the house.
You probably could do something like that in the basement, but I think you'll have to tear up the floor. And that's what they don't want to do. Because you got to hit that stake into the ground. So you probably have to tear up the floor, and then we lay some cement, and nobody about to go through all that shit to play some horseshoes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's one thing about them dudes. That's their version. Black people retirement. That's what we got to do all day. Summertime, they all meet in a certain spot. They just there all day.
All fucking day.
Every time we cross through there, they saying what up. I'm like, yeah, what up? Going to get my candy bars and
Okay.
45-cent Fago Cola.
45 cents is Fago. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's back when the 2 liter was $1, not just a Coke. Yeah, those. Yeah,
Hell
bringing
yeah.
back some shit. Who remember glass bottles of Fago when they had the glass?
That's what I was about to say.
See, no, don't take it out, but yeah, but this is shit you know. This going back to the subject at hand. This is the shit you know when you're from Detroit. Niggas who grew up in Pontiac in the '80s don't know about this shit. They know about, drinking fucked up Flint water, and you know what I'm saying, missing teeth, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because everybody in Detroit has perfect dental care.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. But that's not where we're going to go with it. I just brought that up on the Pontiac situation. But I'm not going to say everybody in Detroit. I'm not going to start that myth. That would be legend to say that out loud. Because there's some fucked up. I just seen kids with fucked up teeth. And you thinking to yourself, like, dentists, like, the dental plan is free. It's like so easy to get for kids. It's not even like, oh, it's so hard in the ghetto that they give it away.
You have your top fall in there and get the teeth taken care of.
You can fill out like the lunch form accidentally and find out, oh yeah, your son qualified for gifts and dental. What? It's really ridiculous. So when I see kids out here with like their teeth looking like Mexican ruins, and it's like, oh shit, luckily they about to fall out, but still, you gotta wait for his teeth to fall out before he look decent, because you done let him eat candy all day and never brushed his teeth, and then you look at the mama and she fucked up. So you see where you get it from. You can't even blame it on the kid. So it's like,
hey.
So that's Detroit for you. So I'm not going to say that's just
Shout
Detroit.
out to England. No.
Shout out to England. Shout out to England. I wish at that point, so I'm going to start setting up cues on this shit. I wish at that point I would have pushed like a Beatles song to come on real quick. Like, it's a hard day's night. Like, push it and let it go off. Like, we won't hear it because it's playing on the studio, but I would have pushed it real quick. Like, it's a hard, and then stopped it. It just been on the
mix. That's why you'll edit that in later.
I could do that. You know, I need to start acting like a producer, right?
Probably.
I need to start producing. You know, that's what happens when you have a situation. But yeah,
probably when that's what you are anyway.
I know, right? That's what I gotta act like. So I gotta start acting like one, right? Because technically speaking, on paper or for the record.
Yeah, I'm watching this show, Critically Speaking, yesterday where they critique these movies. There's some anime that came out called Demon Slayer.
Okay.
And they said it made 21 mil and Mortal Kombat made 22 mil.
Okay, so that's good. How much they put into Mortal Kombat? That's the question. Because if they put 10 mil to make that 22, that's good. If they put 20 mil to make 22 mil, that's not good. Even though it sounds good, you got your money back, but they mad they only got 2 million off the gate. So that's what fucks up franchises. And there's been a lot of good movies that failed because of that. That had potential.
But there's the whole watching it, the whole thing.
I think that should have been an option, but at the same time, it's people like me who like to go and get the experience and smell the popcorn and see the trailers and hear the previews. I'm still into that.
Yeah, in the summertime, people,
especially the summertime,
they chilling there.
That's especially
you got the air conditioning going.
Yeah, I used to, before the plague came, I used to take my godson to the dollar show in the drive-in every weekend, and I haven't done it over a year. No, everybody. It's like about 5 drive-ins now. They start opening drive-ins because of the COVID.
No. I'm talking the dollar show.
The last one is there. It's no more dollar shows.
That's what I'm saying. He said to do it MJR.
No, that wasn't the last one. You talk about that one. That's Universal. You talk about that one, right?
Right.
That wasn't the last one. The last one was.
We used to hit that one after watch.
I used to hit that one too. Yeah. It was only $1. Shit, you couldn't afford that. That was the perfect day. I wish I would have stayed in that hood as a kid. That's the perfect thing to do. I would ask my mom for $1 every day just to be up there, type of shit. But no, the last one was in Allen Park. And it was at a theater called Allen Park Theater, which been there for like 30 years. I'm surprised it left. But a guy who owned it said it became a hassle. I read the article to run it, and he was saying like the streaming and Fire Sticks kind of pretty much killed his game because pretty much all the movies he's showing is already being streamed. But I thought it was cool because on the fact that, you know what I'm saying, it's still a dollar show. I think he should have probably made it because he had a little arcade there still too. He still had arcade, which nobody still don't got that no more because nobody play arcades like that anymore in America. But he should have hyped up the food. He should have hyped up the food.
This is what technology does.
And at the same time, he should have had independent movies too. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wish I was in a position to come through and buy it from him because it's pretty much he's just saying. The reason he gave it up because of money. I wish I was in a position because I would have did that. Like, because there's so many independent movies. It's so many movies, so you don't have to just stick to. I'm gonna wait till a good movie get old and then put that in my movie. You know what I'm saying? You could go find that movie that nobody heard of and put that in this bitch. Because some movies you can't stream like that, but it's good as hell. You try to find it, and you be the one who got it. And then I would create, which would be kind of crazy, but they used to have back in the day, I would create a graveyard shift for the movies and have like a midnight showing, like every weekend.
Right.
And at that point, I show like I make sure a French movie that's some shit you would never see on HBO ever, because they got the best fucking scenes ever, but the plot in the movie so good and it's speaking totally in French. I may do some shit like that. That's the type of shit I would do if I owned a theater. But one day, bucket list, I'm buying the theater. I'm bringing the theater because they bring back drive-ins, and I just saw a drive-in screen for $27 that I'm gonna put in my backyard. So I'm about to start that way. I'm gonna start slow, but I'm gonna bring that concept back. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm also gonna
why not put a freaking theater in Detroit?
Yeah, we had a lot. We got one now. No, matter of fact, we got one now. It just came back. That's what I'm saying. During the COVID, a lot of drive-ins opened, and one of them opened up downtown. I'm not sure if it's completely open yet. But
I'm not talking about no drive-in. I'm talking about a theater.
Okay, you talk about the actual venue. Yeah, they do need to bring that back.
Yes, because after the Renaissance closed down, which with what they did, I'm talking about pre-pandemic, they were talking about how they had all 4 sports towns down there, and they're the only city in America that has that. I'm like, we don't have a theater.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Like, they put all this money in there, and there was once a rumor about Magic Johnson building a Star Theater over there.
I remember that, and I was waiting, and then I was hearing
something
and I was also hearing something about somebody was supposed to invest over there, but they did the Myers over there by the State Fair. The John Sally House, whatever the fuck that is. I was hearing about that. Do we still own that?
Yeah, Big Sean was talking about investing in Outer Imagine or something like that, trying to get a theater in Detroit. I'm like, okay, you got these sporting events down there, they build hotels because these billionaires put houses up there.
Right, and I'm going to tell you how simple it is, too. I'm going to tell you how simple. This is why I want to do it. I'm going to tell you how simple it is. It's so simple. You just need the screen and a projector. Everything else you got, if you got that already, it's there. Because Pine Knob, I heard, did it. They got a drive-in where you can pull up to Pine Knob and watch the drive-in. The one I heard is an old Kroger. They turned the side of the building to a drive-in, but made that to a screen. And then downtown supposed to be coming forth. So it's like really easy if you got the, as far as you saying like a venue, a theater, it's really easy. I'm going to tell you how I know. It was a place in Ferndale. I don't know why they stopped, but like every Wednesday and Thursday, they had like a $2 movie night. And they would show you like, there's something out of nowhere. They'd either show you like something old, so you may go up there and, for example, what just came out. Which was act like this was 4 or 5 years ago, and Avengers just came out. Avengers came out in February. You may see, it may pop up like Avengers is show on Wednesday. It's a 7 o'clock show and a 9 o'clock show. And then Thursday, it may be like, here's another movie, a zombie apocalypse, demon deaths, made by this person. You be like, what is, you just happen to be there. And then, and it'd be like a movie with like real people, like real actors and stuff. So it ain't like a fake, made in the backyard ass movie. So me and my friend was going there quite a bit because it was in Ferndale. She used to like Ferndale because she gay. She used to like feel like going there. It's like her San Francisco. But B, we could drink there. And at the same time, it was connected to the restaurant next door. So you could also order a pizza real quick or some lasagna or whatever. And they sold popcorn. So it was like, okay, but for some reason they stopped. But all they did was they put up a screen in the back of the club where they like, because they would have concerts there too. It was sort of like, you remember that place we went to, the shelter?
St. Andrews?
Yeah, it was sort of like, the St. Andrews. But back there with the stage, they put a big screen, and in the audience where we were standing at, they put out tables, and it was booths and shit there. And we sat down. I used to always sit in the booth because I brought my own liquor in, and I needed to pull my liquor out and pour it from the bottle. And it was easier to do it from a booth than at that table. Because I get drunk and fuck around and drop the bottle. It was all type of shit going on, but I never got caught. But yeah,
I know that they say that it's always a financial issue, in particular with Detroit. A lot of people evacuated after the 06.
That's why you stepped up on the food. That's why you stepped up with the food. Like, think of it as like dinner theater, but with a movie. You stepped up with the food.
Because when they talked about, which I still didn't agree with, the tearing down of Joe Louis Arena, but that's what I was like, why don't y'all put a theater there?
That's right. But he's supposed to be putting like a whole situation there, buildings and plazas.
He's going to put a freaking soccer field down there.
Yeah, you see, so he's supposed to be doing a whole operation down there. So whatever.
That was Dan Gilbert.
Yeah, so whatever the case, no, what's his name? Illich, who owns it, they was talking about like building some more buildings and having a shopping plaza. It was like a whole idea they